What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very hostile environment in the B2J podcast. So if you guys hear some extracurriculars, I will try to pause for the cause so y'all don't have to hear the extracurriculars. But such is life, and this being a recorded live podcast, things happen. I got my daughters running in and out of the room. Yeah, plural. Daughters running in and out of the room. 2-year-old, 3-year-old, plus you got your daughter here as well. So I'm going to try and keep it PG, but I don't gloss over things or I don't sugarcoat stuff. So, I keeps it real. And therefore, we do say some things that can and will upset somebody's mother. So there's that little, what do you call that? Yeah, there you go. We will say some things that will not coincide with what people... Anyways, we are brought to you today by Big Red Productions, and we are brought to you today by iHeartMedia, and recorded here in the B2J podcast, deep in the heart of Stockton, California. I'm so proud to say that. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so happy to be here. I'm privileged to be here. Should I cue the intro?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
What's up, everybody? This is B2J, the podcast, and we're coming to you live from the podcast, Stockton, California, knows how to party.
What's up, everybody? This is B2J, the podcast, and we're coming to you live from the
209
Stockton, California. Knows how to party. Let's stop that intro for now and let's get right into the show. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Come on in, sit down, and enjoy the show. Wow. All right. I'm excited to be here.
Me too, man. Let's get her.
I'm excited to carve out some time for you all today to get this show out. We have so much to talk about. And you all know the pro wrestling world is on a fire right now. A lot of excitement and buzz around day one pay-per-view, which wasn't a pay-per-view. What it is actually called is a premium live event. In case you didn't know, now you know. We had the day one premium live event this past weekend. We had
Did you have to have the network to watch it?
Premium live event, bro.
Did you have to have the network to watch it?
WWE Network. What's the network?
Did you have to have Peacock to watch it?
Yes, you had to have Peacock to watch it.
You say it, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So, NXT New Year's Evil was great. AEW is okay. But full disclosure, I'm not fully caught up on the Dynamite from last night. Anyway, we have extremely important things to say about all that. But before we do, I would like to set the scene. It's the day of day one premium live event. And the card, like I warned you all about, is subject to change. It's the day and age that we all live in. Here today, out sick tomorrow. I'm sure you all deal with this issue at your workplace. You go in expecting one thing and 2, maybe 3 colleagues called in sick. So things have to change to get the product out because life imitates art, right? I like to think that this show is a form of art. And if that fits in here, like I said last week, the show must go on. Like last week, I was down a co-host. This week, I'm not. I got my boy back. Like day one was down as tribal chief.
Oh, man.
the WWE Universal Champion Top Roman Reigns.
Oh, shit.
Roman Reigns was out of day one due to COVID. Whether that's fact or work, it's irrelevant. If Roman needed a day off for day one, that's fine. It's earned. Roman has chronic
alcohol?
Roman has chronic myeloid leukemia.
Oh, yeah.
And if that isn't a pre-existing condition that terrifies someone in a COVID-ridden world, then I don't know what is. If chronic myeloid leukemia isn't a pre-existing condition, one in which the CDC warns those that listen about, I don't know what is. My tribal chief, Roman Reigns, sir, I hope you took full advantage of the time and you feel 100% when you come back.
All I got to say is it's not a work.
It's not a work.
But at the same time, if that's the case and he's really worried about his health, maybe he needs to put up the boots to begin with, man. Lace them up one last time when you are healthy enough to go, and then just call it quits.
Well, since he has, since we are the recording of this show, he has tested negative for COVID.
Well,
he will
see,
be back on SmackDown.
I don't know, but I'm saying if he's really worried about his health and it's that big of a deal, he needs to rest up. Romania is right around the corner. He's had a real dominant run. I think he deserves to wait out until April and then defend against the winner from the Rumble. That's fine. Whatever. Do your thing. But
Wait it out. I mean, if, like, I'm not taking anything away from him. If he has all the reason to take a day off, even if it's a pay-per-view.
yeah. I'm just saying if it's a health thing.
But I'm glad that we're not exactly going. I mean, we don't have the same opinion. I don't think he should retire, or he's anywhere near retirement where he should retire. You know what I mean? I don't think he should retire. But I see exactly where you're coming from. Where this is a COVID-ridden world as we speak. As we speak, I know people that got it right now. So. And have not been to work in a couple of days because they don't have it right now. Now, me, I obviously have taken the precautions in which I'm not afraid of COVID. I protect myself. Not just that, I'm fully vaccinated, which is crazy to say out loud.
I'm sorry, man. Oh, shit.
But yeah, I'm not. So me, I feel like I'm 100% safe. I got the full armor, plus I'm prayed up, so I just don't feel like that afraid of COVID. But I completely understand where somebody like Roman Reigns would need a day off. Hey, yeah. I need a day off because there's days where, though I am fully vaccinated, I just don't feel like I put in my time. I've earned a day off. If I don't want to work, I don't have to go to work.
Busting ass constantly, yeah, you should.
If
them too, they work 300 days a year.
Again, you should be counted on when you're called upon. I don't.
There's always that, and I joked about that at first, but it is what it is.
But again, in a COVID-ridden world, when you got myeloid, I'm not gonna say that again.
And you got that shit going
leukemia.
on.
When you got leukemia, I'm just gonna take the really short way of saying
Shortest route possible.
But like I said,
so
I hope you took full advantage of the time off, and you feel, Mr. Sir Roman Reigns, my tribal chief, sir, I hope you took full advantage of the time off and feel 100% when you come back.
We get it. You acknowledge him. So what was the card?
So how did it affect the premium live event? Like you asked. We had to pause for the cause. So how did it affect the premium live event that was day one on Peacock? Like you asked. Roman was set to take on Brock Lesnar and was, in my opinion, in the hottest feud going on in pro wrestling. Brock and Roman was a white-hot storyline, and it included Sami Zayn and Paul Heyman. Anyways, I'm getting away from the point. I loved that storyline they were telling, but I'm afraid it might be over because Brock went over huge at day one. Brock joined the Fatal 4-Way that had Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins Big E, and the almighty Bobby Lashley. Because what's better than a fatal 4-way? A fatal 5-way. I see.
Destroys them all.
I see cluster muck, but I digress. I'm not a big fan on that. I'm not a big fan of that much talent in one ring. There's too much going on, and that gets in the way of the storytelling of the match. Again, I digress. And that's just my opinion. But my dad loved cluster mucks. He loves them. And the more the merrier is what he says. So
I love the Ultimate Clusterfuck. It's my favorite pay-per-view of the year. It's right around the corner.
I set you up, bro, with a soft bar, and you hit a home run per usual.
I mean, at the same time, when it's a title match, I agree with you. 4 or 5, 6 guys, whatever it is, chamber, you know what I mean? But you're right in that sense. But that's why the Rumble is the number 1 contender shot to begin with, and not the title match. For the most of the time.
Right. Which wow, now that we got Brock and getting ahead of myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is Brock Lesnar defeated and pinned the champion Big E, right? Okay. If by some miracle King Xavier gets either the Universal or World Championship and he faces Brock, we all know that New Day's kryptonite is Brock Lesnar. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. Brock gets the W every New Day, if you know what I'm saying, and I think you do.
I think at that point, if Brock takes the title off of Big E, Xavier is king of the ring, so he should get a title match. And at that point, if he lost 2, I'd be disappointed. They should all 3 jump him at that point.
I mean, now,
Make sure Xavier gets his just dues, too. And then his first title defense is a returning Heath Slater.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
All right. Well,
long-term storytelling.
Very long-term storytelling. Like I was saying, Brock is currently the WWE champion after that very fun and spot fest of a match.
So you said it was actually fun?
It was fun, and I enjoyed it. And WWE gets them spot festivals. They get them right.
Right, at least half the time.
Right. WWE gets them spot festivals correct. Yes, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Where are we? Brock and
Reigns.
I don't know if that's going to even be a thing after that.
It's happened.
Finally, we got a glimpse though of a match that was made after Raw in Day 1, the Premium Live event. The Premium Live event. I want to say it enough times to where I'll never say pay-per-view again.
Damn. Good luck with that.
Yeah. So, in the form of Bobby Lashley. Because Raw had the original 4-way match to determine the number 1 contender to Lesnar's throne. Enter Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was in the Day 1 match in the Fatal 5-way. The almighty Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Tell me that's not money. I mean, you can, but you won't.
Well, hopefully that's what they're setting up. Because them in a 5-way match, cool, great. No, there's too much other talent to distract from the possibilities of them going one-on-one because it hasn't happened yet.
Well, we are going to see Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, and that is a match that came out of Raw because Bobby Lashley won that Fatal 4-way to determine the number 1 contender for Lesnar's throne. As I previously said, it is Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, and Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. That is money. I just wish we would have got to see the Roman and Brock storyline play out. Maybe we will because Brock looks like he is having a lot of fun out there. and recently on Raw, he said that he's going to be on SmackDown. So he was caught taking pictures with. Did you know that after that match of the Fatal 5-Way, that Brock